What's good, planty peeps? My name is Lily, and welcome to Peace Lily Plants. So I turned 28 on August 19th, and thus far I have avoided a quarter-life crisis, so yay me! Anyway, since I have a progressive disability called Friedreich's ataxia, and also because I'm extra and have no self-control, I may have bought a few plants throughout the month of August, and I'm gonna show you those right now so we can gush about them together, and so everyone I know can judge me for my life choices. But you know what? After compiling the plants for this video, I feel like I probably deserve to be judged. The sun has gone behind a cloud, and now I am super bright, but we'll see how long that lasts. My skin looks snatched in this lighting. I promise it's not that perfect in real life. So we're gonna go by genus, and the first genus is good old Calathea. I only have one Calathea orbifolia, or I should say I only had one, and they have a horrible reputation, as you probably already know if you know anything about the plant community, but I decided to give them a chance anyway. So this is a Calathea Sabrina that I got out of a discount section at a plant store. And ooh, this new leaf has decided to give up before it's here. Maybe you can see why it was in the clearance section. It wasn't in the best shape. And then when I repotted it, it had one of those mesh bags on the roots. Why do people do that? Why do people sell you a plant that is probably going to die? I don't get that. Anyway, I think this is super cute, and it was half off with, you know, the discount. So hey, if it dies, it dies, but maybe it won't. The other one I got is called a Calathea setosa. Dang, Calathea are so pretty. Anyways, best of hopes for this one as well. Next genus on the list is Hoya. I bought several Hoya this month. I mean, what plant influencer that you know isn't on a Hoya kick? So anyway, here's two Hoya Matildas that I potted together, and they look so good in this pot. Here is a little piece of Hoya Bertonii, and loving the pot that I put this in. It looks so cute. This is my variegated Hoya Hindu root, aka Hoya carnosa compacta variegata. I can't wait until this grows and becomes a big old monster. Here's my Hoya crimson princess, and where are you? Look at those hot pink leaves. Is that not the greatest thing you ever saw in your life? Well, it was for me, so of course I had to have it as soon as I laid eyes on it. And I didn't have room to put the whole thing in that pink pot, but as you can see, I had to put it in that pot. I mean, come on. So I put the leftover piece in this little pot. My boyfriend's mom bought me a few of these adorable little clay pots. And I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but the bottom leaves have like the slightest pinkish sheen. So really hoping that those will turn hot pink as well. While we're on the subject of stuff that my boyfriend's mom bought me, look how freaking cute the succulent tray is. Now she bought me the succulents all separately, and I put them in the tray together. And I am biased, of course, but I think I did a pretty darn good job. So anyway, loving the succulent tray. And look at this. Again, I already had the pot. Well, I bought the pot in the last month. I bought a lot of pottery in the month of August, but I can't even show you all that or this video would take forever. But anyway, boyfriend's mom bought the succulent. I put it in this pot. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? I know, right? So we've done Calatheas and Hoyas and succulents. Now let's do Peperomia, the underrated genus. So I had never even seen this kind of Peperomia before, but when I saw it in the store, I was like, that is so darn cool. Because my favorite thing in the world is trailing plants. So I can't wait for this thing to get huge. Anyway, I looked it up, and the common name is Peperomia red log. Love it. And look at the red backs on the leaves. cute. This is my Peperomia prostrata. That's how you say it, right? Prostrata, I don't know. Common name, string of turtles. And maybe you can see on the camera the little patterns on the little leaves really do look like a turtle shell. So that's adorable. Got a few one-off genuses here. So here's a one-off, a white butterfly syngonium. Pretty common, not all that special, but you know, it's gorgeous. And I'll be the first to say that sometimes a common plant is just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, than a rare plant. And here we have a pothos in joy. Tell me if I'm crazy, but for some reason when I saw this, the first thing that came to mind was cows. Something about the white patterning reminds me of black and white cows and how their patterning looks. So anyway, I'm looking forward to being able to mix this into my peace lily plant sort of pothos variety pots. There are already some pots that'll have like a neon and a golden and a marble together. I think adding this in will just add to how great they are. We'll be talking more about peace lily plants at the end of the video. Next up, we have the Ceropegia. I hope I'm saying that right. The Ceropegia genus. And I have one glorious one back here. Miss Thing. Let's see if we can pick her up very carefully. Okay, that was slightly terrifying. I think I should probably water it while I've got it down and then not move it again for a while. But here is my absolutely glorious silver glory string of hearts. Here we've got my string of arrows, string of spades, whichever name you prefer. Kinda hard to see the spades, but maybe if I have no idea if this is helping. It's basically a string of hearts, but the little green things are shaped more like a spade or a triangle than an actual heart. Love this guy. I totally forgot in the Ceropegia section to even mention the variegated string of hearts. So yeah, I bought these two with the intention of putting them together, and as you can see, one is a little lackluster compared to the other. Different Etsy sellers, so it really does matter who you buy from. But yeah, still pretty excited to have some variegated strings of hearts. And now we are getting to the most exciting plants. This is my Monstera Peru. Can you believe it? Look how big and glorious. Yeah, I went to the store and they had one sitting on the counter and I literally screamed out loud and grabbed it immediately. And then the guy at the checkout said that he just received them the day before. And I was already grabbing the last one. So man, I got lucky that day. She's working on some new leaves. Well, I say she, but kind of looks more like a he to me. As with the other plants in my store, I'll probably end up giving this one a name eventually when I get to the point of propagating it and selling it. Again, more info on the store at the end of the video. The leaves look like dragon scales, and I absolutely love it. Did I already say this was a Monstera? So yeah, the only plant that I got from the Monstera genus. Last up, we have the Philodendron genus, and I got this Philodendron brandy, which isn't terrible, but I feel could look better. And I recently saw in a video from another plant tuber that they were struggling with their Philodendron brandy, and then one of the comments said something along the lines of, Philodendron brandies only look good in the tropics, literally. And I was like, maybe that's my issue. So anyway, some of the leaves look good, some of them look not so good. We'll see what happens, but If this one croaks on me, then I'm just gonna give up, because I love silver satin pothos, aka Syndapsus pictus argyrius, and I love Philodendron heartleaf, aka Philodendron cordatum, or Philodendron heteroraceum, so I can live without this in my life if that's what it comes down to. Drum roll, please! Ta-da! Philodendron painted lady! And look how big and beautiful she is. Long story short, I went to a plant store that I'd never been to before. They had a bunch of rare stuff that I had never seen in person, and this is one of them. And it was honestly one of the cheapest rare plants they had. And since I haven't spent a lot of money on plants, I just kind of figured I should start with something that I feel more confident about. It's a philodendron. How hard could it really be? So anyway, I think it's beautiful. I love that it's so big and established, so I think it'd be pretty hard for me to kill it. I feel like it's just really on the path to success. So I am so lucky, so happy, so blessed that I found this, that I have it in my collection. And who doesn't love some lime green and pink? Am I right? Thank you for being here with me and watching my haul. Hope you enjoyed all the plants and hope maybe you got some inspiration for your own wish list or something. So before I go, I'd like to talk for just a moment about peace lily plants. You may be wondering what I mean because you may be assuming that I'm referring to the channel. But actually, I'm referring to my pop-up plant shop. For the last few months, my mom and I have been working on growing plants that came just from propagations from my own personal collection. And then recently, we were about to take it to this market event. And if you've seen my recent video about plant marketing, which you probably haven't because it has like 10 or 20 views, but I talk about different ways of making plants more appealing, like giving them cute names and giving them all this hype and making it seem like people have to have XYZ plant. So I'm giving all the plants I'm selling cute names, and I'm also giving them personality descriptions, and we're putting things down in the pot to go with the season. Like for fall, we had these little pumpkins and little sunflowers on sticks that we put down in there. Point being, we made it super cute, so that hopefully even people who don't know anything about plants would just be attracted to the fact that they look intriguing. So anyway, I was so nervous and I talked myself into not having any expectations in case if it was an epic failure. However, it actually did go pretty well, and we actually sold like 15 out of the 20 plants that we brought with us. The next market will be at Christmas time, and I have so many ideas. I'm so excited, and I'm ready to work hard, and I'm ready to have fun, and I'm ready to maybe make something of this. So anyways, just so you know, Peace Lily Plants is both the name of this channel and the name of my new small business. So wish your girl luck and follow my Facebook page linked in the description, and come see me sometime if you're local or if you can travel out here. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching to this point in the video especially. And just remember, wherever you are and whatever your circumstances are, bloom where you are planted, honey. See you in the next one. Bye.